So our very first recommendation is the Catmate C500 dish-style programmable feeder. So this is a type of cat feeder that involves a rotating dish. So this dish has 5 different compartments, all of which will contain a serving of food. You're going to have to measure it out yourself. And then it's going to, according to a schedule you've chosen, rotate automatically in order to expose the food to your cat. What I like about this feeder and this style of feeders in general is that it allows you to give your cat any type of food you want. So you can use it with treats, you can use it with wet food, dry food, and you could even put medications in there. So it really opens up your options in terms of which types of food you can give your cat. And that's really valuable considering that dry food really is not the best choice for cats, right? And one big benefit of choosing the Catmate C500 in particular is that it has ice packs built into it. So not only are you able to use it with wet food, you're able to keep that wet food fresh for up to 2 days, depending on the conditions. So that's a really cool feature that sets it apart from the vast majority of automatic feeders. So what did the experience of using the Catmate C500 look like for me? I found that the feeder was pretty easy and straightforward to set up. You're going to use this little display and buttons to set up your feeding schedule. You have an infinite number of options. Once you set the clock, you're just going to start entering in times. So you can feed your cat up to 4 times a day or up to once a day for 4 days. So you have 4 time slots to program. And once you've done that, the Catmate feeder is ready to go. Once the feeder was set up, everything went pretty smoothly. I liked that the feeder displayed the feed times on the LCD screen and that you could actually see it when it was running, so you could kind of have an idea of what was going to happen throughout the day. Now, I found that my cat seemed a little bit uncomfortable eating from this feeder initially. It was kind of something that they had to become accustomed to. I also noticed that the bowls were maybe a little bit too deep for my cat's comfort. So these are 11.5-ounce dishes, and I think they were just a little bit too deep, and then it was a little bit difficult for my cats to fit their heads in there. All that being said, everything went perfectly smoothly. My cats ate from it, it rotated, it served their meals, it kept their meals cool. So overall, I would recommend this feeder for those who want to have maximum control over their cat's diet. While so many other automatic feeders limit you to kibble, this feeder really opens things up so you can give your cat anything that you want. Because this type of feeder only has those 5 compartments, one of which is restricted to immediate feed only, you're going to have to refill pretty often. So it's not something that you can just fill up and then forget about for a month or something like that. You are going to have to remain engaged and portion out your cat's food yourself. So it's not necessarily the most hands-off or convenient option. At $49.95, this feeder is moderately priced.